I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. Fears of supply chain disruptions due to a railroad strike are put to rest for now. President Biden says a tentative deal has been reached between the unions and rail companies to avert a major strike that could have halted the U.S. economy. The president called it a win for thousands of rail workers, as well as the companies who will now be able to retain and recruit more workers. The agreement came after 20 consecutive hours of negotiations at the Department of Labor, and the deal will now go back to the unions for a vote. Also new, a father says he caught a man outside his house peeking into his daughter's room. It happened on Seco Creek on the northwest side. The father apparently went outside to confront the man with a gun, and at some point that guy pulled a knife and lunged at the father. He says that's when he fired several shots. Police say they searched the area but couldn't find him. The father is not expected to face any charges. Another road rage incident in San Antonio. This one may have led to a man getting shot in both knees at an apartment complex. Police say the road rage started in the Old Prue Road and Bandera Road area. The victim and suspect pulled over and began arguing. Officers say the victim was shot once through both legs, and the man was able to drive home to call for help. Police are now searching for the other driver. A fourth shooting Wednesday night into Thursday morning sent a man to the hospital in critical condition. SAPD showed up to a firehouse on Culebra on the west side. A man had run up to firefighters with several gunshot wounds, and they say the initial shooting happened at a nearby gas station and dollar store. Then witnesses say the victim was chased by a car with someone inside shooting him multiple times until he made it to the fire station. Police are still investigating. Northeast ISD is no longer offering sex ed courses this year, saying they may accidentally violate the law. That's because Texas schools are teaching a new version of sex ed, updated for the first time since the 90s. Courses are still optional and focused on abstinence, but they've expanded to include lessons on birth control and STDs. The district says they did not have a director of health for a while and got behind on approving the new curriculum.
We all want to ensure that any HSAE curriculum we use is current.
NEISD says a select group of parents needs to vet the new curriculum, then the school board needs to sign off. New information on the mother of 3 children who drowned in Coney Island. Authorities believe Erin Murdy was suffering from postpartum depression. Her children, a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 3-month-old baby, were found unresponsive along the Brooklyn shoreline. She was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. Investigators say Murdy was under immense financial pressure, had stopped paying rent, and was facing legal action from her landlord. They have not found evidence that children were previously abused or neglected. A new poll reveals Governor Greg Abbott leads Democratic challenger Beto O'Rourke by only 5 percentage points. Right now, the poll shows 46% of respondents approve of the job Abbott is doing. That is up from June, when only 43% approved of his job. Trending online today, September 15th, is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month. It is a time to celebrate the history, culture, and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. Throughout the month, KENS 5 will share stories of Hispanic Heritage Month, and you'll hear the amazing stories of the people, places, and events that make the Hispanic heritage so important to not only San Antonio, but the entire nation. Meteorologist Paul Morales now with today's forecast.
All right, Sarah, it's going to be a very warm day. Highs in the lower 90s, 91. 90s the average, so pretty much average for this time of the year. I think we'll see a few isolated showers. Just don't count on rain in your backyard. And this evening, temperatures in the 80s.
And that's your KENS 5 News Now. Hopefully you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and continue to follow us online. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sarah Fergani.